So this is going to be an update on the Burlaponics, as I'm calling it now. This tray is peas, which are 15 days old. They're growing on a layer of burlap on top of a tray with a lot of holes in it. And hopefully you can see in the bottom here, there's a very nice layer of roots growing down into this tray, which makes a nice reservoir for these things. So I'll probably let these go a few more days until they get a couple more inches taller, and then I'll harvest them. And here we have a tray of broccoli sprouts growing on burlap over towels. In the future, I'm going to eliminate the towels entirely. There's no need for that. These are 14 days old. They were planted on the 5th, and this is the 19th. One thing I like about growing in burlap is that you can tell from looking at it how moist it is. This one is damp but not saturated. Here is the last tray of sunflowers, which was planted somewhat sparsely. You can see the water on the bottom. I don't really see any signs of rot in this. And this is one of those standard 10 by 20 trays with grooves in the bottom. This was planted on the 8th, so this is 11 days old. It's about to be harvested because you're starting to see the first true leaves come out in this, and this really means that at this point in time they are starting to take the nutrition out of the cotyledons and put them into the true leaves. So it's time for these to be clipped. And here's a tray of wheatgrass that was somewhat sparsely planted. This is 9 days old and will be at harvest stage pretty quickly. One advantage of the burlap method is that you can just pull the whole thing up like that and be able to cut very close to the bottom. Also want to remark that in this tray of wheat I've had almost no signs of mold due to the constant use of the GSM spray. Here's the next crop of peas at 4 days. You may have noticed that I don't pre-soak anything. I still think these are making pretty good progress with less effort. Now I am getting some mold here and other places on this, so here's where I'm just doing my grapeseed extract to hold down the mold. Other than that, these are doing fine. And here we have the next crop of sunflowers planted on the 15th, so these are 4 days old. The burlap in here is quite saturated, and I am having some ongoing problems with mold, but I've got my ongoing solution here as well. So I think these will be okay, poking their way up, pushing the tray. One thing I want to mention, I do see conventional growers who think that they have to put heavy weight on their sunflowers for days and days to force them into the ground. I don't think that's true. The roots know which way is down, and they go there, particularly since they're seeking water. And here's this tray. There's no paper towels in this. There's just a layer of burlap on this tray with grooves, which act as reservoirs for the hydroponic solution.